Hey everyone, Paula Aponte here with eXp Realty and Team BC in Lakeland, Florida. And I wanted to create a quick video for you, kind of like a tutorial about Flashissue and the ways that you can use it to create newsletters for your real estate business. A lot of people that I know use Constant Contact or MailChimp, and those programs are great, but they're a little bit pricey. So stay tuned to learn a little bit more about Flashissue. All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is just cut right to the chase, talk about price. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so pricing. The last time that I had used Constant Contact, from what I recall, it was about $20 a month. And I think you can only send out 250 emails per month with that membership. I'm not sure, I don't recall how many people you could actually have in your database, but Flashissue will allow you to spend a one-time monthly, have a one-time fee of $129. It is good for 24 months. That's a 24-month subscription, guys. And you will actually get 5,000 monthly email credits. 5,000. And you can also have 10 people share that account. So let's say you want to share it with a bunch of real estate friends and you don't necessarily have a team. You all can chip in a couple bucks really and have this fantastic program. So that's all I want to talk about for pricing. As you can see, there are some other platforms. I personally went with the larger program where I'm able to do 10,000 monthly email credits. Actually, mine is 20,000. I think that they changed it since I signed up. So I kind of got lucky. So, and I can have up to 50 members. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and go back to basically where you create the actual newsletter content. So let me share that screen with you. This is just an example right here of the blocks. If you're familiar with, like I said, with Constant Contact or MailChimp, this most likely is going to be very similar. Of course, you have the first block where you've got your header, which is typically like your branding piece that you use. And then my second block, I have my phone number. Now, if I wanted to create a block, I can do that simply by, let's see if I remember how to do it. It's actually been a while. Oh yeah, I know how to do it. You have to go down here. So down here below is where you have all of your blocks. You can go ahead and the reason why I said, by the way, that it's been a while is because once you create your newsletter, your template, it's there and you can just, you have like your meat and potatoes of it, and then you can just change out the content of it. Okay. So I'll explain what I mean, but I just want to show you how you can add a block. So all right, guys, so down here is where you could add different things. So let's say I wanted to add an image. I can simply click on that and it's going to add an image. If I want to add an image, I can click on this button right here. I can either add an image right from my device or I can search the web. So that's also pretty cool. So if you want to search the web, you simply go here and let's say you want a picture of a computer for some reason. Let's see what comes up. So I could add a picture of a computer. Let's have this old picture right here. That's kind of funny. And then there you go. I now have an image right from the internet. Didn't have to work very hard to get that. And I've got my image in here. So the same is true. I'm going to remove this just because I don't want this. And I'm also going to X out of this block just so I don't have it here. So I'm going to say, okay. So basically the same is true if you wanted to add any of these things here. You can even add video blocks, whatever you like. It's really awesome. So you can see I do have a video block here and I simply add my YouTube link. And the way that I do that, I'm going to just click the edit button. You can see I've got my YouTube, the URL, and then I give it a title and that's it. So my title is client testimonial, which is right here. But I also, in addition, have my own kind of like fancy title here that I added a block to create that. So I'm going to start at the top again. The first block that I have is one that allows people to type in their address right into my website and get an estimate of what their home is worth. So if I click on this right here where it says link, you'll see that the link to my website is here, which is like the seller's link. All right, the next block is the real estate article that I have every single week. I have a different article. And where do I get this content from? Well, I get it from Keeping Current Matters, which I have pulled up on my screen. Keeping Current Matters allows me to insert articles without breaking any kind of copyright laws. So if I go to where it says blog posts over here on my left-hand side, I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to select an article. So let's say I wanted to select this one here where it says 5 reasons today's housing market isn't anything but normal. I'm going to click on that article and it's spinning at the top. I'm going to wait for it to pull up. And once it does, I'm going to be able to simply copy the post. So I'm going to click this button here, click copy post. Now notice I didn't highlight anything. This article is quite lengthy. I didn't have to do anything with the photo. Let's go over to Flashissue. And I'm going to show you what this does. So let's go. So I'm going to, and then I'm going to paste a new one. So on my computer, I have to hit the command button and the letter V because I have an Apple. And then there you have it. It does everything, including the picture. And then I'm going to click save and done. And then now my article from Keeping Current Matters is in place. And that's it, guys. It's as easy as that. Now, I do also include a featured listing. If I don't personally have a listing, then I'll use either somebody from my team's listing or somebody else, maybe from my brokerage company. I'll also go on and here I have a market report. So all I did. So when I click on that first picture, you can see it has a URL there, and that takes them and brings them to a Lakeland market update. If they click on the Polk City picture and I click this little button up here, it takes them to a Polk City market update. So each of these links I got, again, directly from my website, which was pretty cool. Let me close out of that. And then here, again, I've got my client testimonial. I believe I showed you how to do that. I just inserted the link from my YouTube channel. Here, again, I get this content from Keeping Current Matters. It's an infographic. And again, you just go to the infographic section, which is right over here. They've got social graphics. I can click on that. Oh, no, I'm sorry, infographics. And then you can select whatever infographic you wish to have. So let's say I want to do this one here. And then I'm going to click copy caption and then go back to my Flashissue. And then I would be able to insert it right here. Just do copy and paste again. I do have an about me section. I told you that my meat and potatoes, I keep the same. So my about me section never changes. I always leave that. I do always have my logo here along with my contact information, my real estate website, and my footer. Okay. So, and then also my social media icons where people can reach me on social media. So again, the only things that I'm changing, the market report is another one that does not change. The only things that I change are how much is your home is really worth, that stays. So I do change the article each week. I change the featured listing each week. I change the client testimonial. Sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's a written testimonial. I change the infographic each week, and that's it, guys. Everything else stays exactly the same. This takes about 10 minutes to put together once you have your template done. Now you can go to your list. So I can click on which list that I want. Now I have lots of lists for different purposes, but if I want to reach my clients, I'm going to just go to my lead pipeline. I don't know why it's named lead pipeline, but it is. So I go to my lead pipeline and that's what I would put there. I've got 967 people in that pipeline. And then I can also go to my Facebook new construction leads. This was a Facebook ad that I had on new construction, and I got a lot of emails from that ad. So I go ahead and I click on that as well. So by doing that, it allows me to send this newsletter to over 1,000 people. And I send this every single week. I personally send my newsletter out every single Monday because it's, you know, I know that people know when to expect it. You can also look at reports. So if you go to the reports section up on top here, and we look at the last article that was sent out, which this one, I usually title it, by the way, the name of the article that's from Keeping Current Matters. This one is called Real Estate Pop Quiz. But if we want to look at the details of the report, you can see that it was sent to 1,200 people. Out of 1,200 people, there were 93 people that opened it. For whatever reason, this one the week before, where it says sellers are in a sweet spot, that one had a lot of opens. That one was 308 opens. So here you've got, I had 6 clicks on that one, and then again, 6 clicks this week. So you're not looking for a lot of clicks. The whole purpose of sending out a newsletter is not for people to necessarily read it. Believe it or not, it's not necessarily for people to click on it, but it's to keep top of mind. That's the whole purpose. So if you're sending out a newsletter the same day, every single week, yeah, you might get a couple of people that unsubscribe from your newsletter, but that's few and far between. For the most part, you are staying top of mind. I've actually went and did cold calls. And I remember cold calling somebody that I had already cold called before. And he said, yeah, I get your newsletter every week. And he was really upbeat about it and pretty cool to talk to. So, yeah, it's really beneficial. I highly recommend, if you're not doing a newsletter, that you go ahead and do one. And I definitely recommend using Flashissue because it's extremely affordable and easy to use. Okay. If anybody has any questions, feel free to comment below, and do me a favor. If you've enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe, because I will be producing more content each week. All right, guys, take care. See you next time.